What's the scariest fact you know in your profession that no one else outside of it knows? 1. I used to work in banking and it was eye-opening to see how many people were victims of fraud, how little recourse there is to get the money back, and how little the police can do for you too. 2. Sometimes when we deliver a stillborn baby that passed a while ago, the head may come off in delivery. Fortunately it usually doesn't. 3. Supply coordinator for a hospital here. Our supplies are ridiculously cheap. That IV you were charged $1,000 for? We paid 79 cents for it. We get diapers for about $1 per case. 4. The entirety of the internet is held together by a very outdated and very vulnerable routing protocol. 4. Probably how painful and long dying naturally can take. I work in memory care and have cared for so many people dying. It's not a nice conversation with a loved one and then peacefully drifting off to sleep like in the movies. Sometimes it can take days, up to 2 weeks once they transition before they take their last breath. Sometimes they scream and writhe for days while unconscious until they pass. Morphine should be a human right. Assisted suicide should be a human right. 5. As a librarian, you'd be horrified how many books we get returned and have to throw out because they're absolutely covered in bedbugs. We put a block on accounts and notify patrons, but I'm specifically told not to mention this problem to the public whatsoever by management. 6. I run pools. We make sure our swimming instructors have good training in spotting the signs of child abuse because we see so much more of your kid's body than most other folks in their lives. Bathing suits don't do much to cover up suspicious bruising. 7. I'm a teacher. The education system in the US is largely fucked. We're producing kids who can't read, do math, or follow simple instructions. This is quickly going to become society's problem. 8. Am a nurse. I'd say it's probably the fact that people know when they're going to die. They will straight up tell you, today is my last day, thank you for being kind. 9. I'm a mailman. And sometimes people's houses just creep me out. Sometimes you walk up to a really rundown place with their mailbox hanging sideways and you just get a bad feeling like bad things happen here. It's also creepy how bad some people's houses smell. And I can smell that shit from outside. If you're a hoarder with 20 cats, I can smell all the cat piss and sweet rotting smell as soon as I go up your walkway. Also, delivering mail to sketchy businesses that are clearly fronts for something else is never really fun. Can make you pretty uneasy.